Hello, hello, everybody. Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again with some sad news to report in the world of professional wrestling. Former WCW superstar and former Four Horsemen member Steve Mongo McMichael has passed away at the age of 67. He is he passed on April 23rd, 2025. He also was a former NFL star with the Chicago Bears prior to joining WCW and beginning his career in the world of professional wrestling. Now, I'm going to take this time to reflect on my favorite memories as a fan watching Steve Mongo McMichael in WCW. And I do want to make something very clear. He did not compete in the WWE or the WWF. He did not compete in ECW or TNA Impact. Um, his main run was with WCW. He started in 1995 as a commentator for WCW Monday Nitro, and his commentary style was unique. It reminded me a lot of Gorilla Monsoon with Bobby the Brain Heenan. I remember when Steve Mongo McMichael first debuted on WCW Monday Nitro on their very first show on Labor Day 1995. Um, he and Bobby Heenan had that banter of Gorilla and Bobby back in the day, where Bobby would call him Bronco, poking fun at the Chicago Bears rivalry with the Denver Broncos at the time. As far as uh, that, he did that for a bit. Then, as we all know, he went and worked with Kevin Green and Hulk Hogan to fend off the Four Horsemen when Ric Flair and Arn Anderson were messing with Steve Mongo McMichael's wife Deborah at the time. And we all know how that turns out. He goes and eventually turns heel and joins the Four Horsemen. And in my opinion, it added some flavor to the Four Horsemen because Steve had that athletic ability from not only the wrestling background, but the football background as well. And he had his legendary finisher, the Mongo Spike. He had the Tombstone Pile Driver that he would use. And he always had a way of being very, very, I would say, charismatic when he would cut a promo. I mean, you knew it was Steve Mongo McMichael doing his thing. You knew what was up. And with him, he didn't really win a lot of titles, I don't believe, but he did face off, I know, against Goldberg. I believe at Starrcade '97, he and Goldberg had a rivalry, and then he brought, like I said, a legitimacy to WCW, not only in the broadcast booth but as a wrestler, because he had, like I said, a unique flavor to what he did as a commentator and as a professional wrestler. Now, like I said, he never got to compete in the WWE or WWF. He never got to compete in ECW, so we didn't know what he would have been doing in those promotions. But it would have been unique to see what it would have been like if Steve McMichael would have went to the WWF or went to ECW, because that would have been something a little different for the fans. But like I said, he mostly stuck around with WCW from 1995 until they closed up shop in 2001. And then later in life, he had his issues come up, and um, that was rough. I believe he got Bell's palsy, and again, now just yesterday, April 23rd, 2025, Steve Mongo McMichael passes away at the age of 67. The cause of the passing is unknown at this time, I do believe, or it's not been revealed to me yet. And I do want to give a shout out to Wrestling Bios over on X for bringing this to my attention. So I wanted to kind of take this time and this opportunity to remember Steve Mongo McMichael's career in WCW, be it a bit short and sweet and to the point, and just say, R.I.P. Mongo, you will be missed in the world of professional wrestling, and you will definitely be missed not only as a wrestler but as a commentator. So, with that being said, this is Blind Metal Gamer saying, R.I.P. Steve Mongo McMichael. Your career will live on forever. Your contributions to the world of professional wrestling will live on forever, and you will always be remembered in all of our hearts. Until next time, this is me, Blind Metal Gamer, sending my condolences to Mongo's family, fans, and friends during this difficult time. So, with that being said, so long, everyone, and peace out.